Hey guys, it's Angelo Christian. Thank you so much for checking out Real Estate Insider. Today we're talking about why loans get denied. Why does a deal fall apart? We get calls, thousands of calls every single year all over the country from lenders, brokers, customers, realtors, builders, sobbing, crying, freaking out why their loan got denied. I'm going to tell you the reason why loans get denied is because they're not packaged and structured correctly to meet the underwriting, the investor's guidelines. Today we're going to be going over the shoulder. I'm going to show you the essential things that you need to make sure that your loan gets approved. Did you scrub your credit report in advance and clean up your credit? Before I get a loan personally, I take at least a month, ideally longer, to get prepared to qualify for that loan, right? I get my credit in the high 700-800s. I make sure my asset statements look good. I have all the application forms filled out. You just don't go under contract and run and go get a loan unless you're extremely liquid and have a high net worth and extremely experienced and you have a line of credit. Then you can go out and buy properties on a revolving credit line. But if you don't have that, you need to get your stuff situated and structured to make sure that you're successful. All right. But if you want to be serious about the real estate investing game, you're going to need banks to love you and be your friend, and you got to get your stuff in order. All right, you have to have your operating agreement, your LLC, your articles of incorporation, your credit right, your asset statements. If you're transferring money all over and you can't document things, you can't show rent rolls, you can't show profit and loss statements, you're not going to be a lender's friend. They're not going to fund your deals, guys. I'm just telling you right now, straight up. So there's a method to the madness, and you have to be strategic. And I'm going to show you guys, because I'm tired of seeing people have their loans get denied and missing out on properties and opportunities because no one's teaching them how to actually structure the loan. But you have to get these things in place. Now, we have a company that will help you for a fee to get all this stuff structured. But I can't tell you how important it is. You got to make sure that you have this stuff in order if you're serious about a bank funding you. If you want me to fund your loans, don't come to me half-assed and don't have the stuff packaged up correctly. I can't tell you how important it is. You got to have your stuff in order, man. All right, your financials, your rent roll, your profit and loss statements, your credit. If you're just kind of, limping into trying to get a loan, lenders aren't going to help you. You're not going to be bankable. They're not going to fund you. And then you're going to miss out, and another investor is going to come and swoop it up that has a line of credit like me or somebody else. So it's very, very important. So that's the point of this today, is don't let your loans get denied. Let me show you how either you have our firm help you. I'm going to show you some of the things that you're going to need to make sure that you're successful to get your loan funded. So let's go over the shoulder and check that out. All right, guys, so now we're going to actually go through an application, send up a loan structure for underwriting. Again, the biggest reason why loans get denied, why they don't get to the finish line, because they're not packaged correctly. So we're going to go over the shoulder, go through an application, show you what's needed in order to get a loan approved. So we'll go through it now. So this is the standard stuff that you need when you're trying to get a loan approved. You have to have these things packaged up properly, or your loan's going to get denied, okay? So I can't tell you how many times I see loans that they don't get funded because the person doesn't take the time to do the application correctly, submit it properly, get all the information. This is a standard line of credit application. You have to fill out these things. Are you an individual, you're a LLC, a partnership? It's asking for you to fill out this application completely, go through it, answer the questions. What are you doing? Are you doing fix and flip? Are you doing new construction? Are you doing commercial? Right? What was your experience? Tell us about your history. What are your current holdings? Tell us about your business. How many deals have you done? Right? Answer these questions carefully and properly. Right? If you answered yes to any of these things, you have to provide additional information. If you file the bankruptcy, whatever those things are, then you have to sign your application. I can't tell many people that they submit their application that actually don't sign it. That's not good. Here's the second set of the guarantor information. Enter your information. How much of the company do you own? What is your citizenship? What is your estimated FICO score? Tell us about your financials. How much liquid cash do you have in your checking, savings, your 401k? Extremely important. Answer these questions right here. Right? These are the items that you're going to have to submit whenever you're applying for a loan. It doesn't matter if it's a home loan, a business loan, an investment loan, line of credit. You're going to be required to submit documentation. To the degree if you submit that, it's going to determine if your loan gets approved or not, right? So look at what it's asking for up front. So liquidity verification. So this loan requires that you submit with the application liquid verification, either the 2 most recent statements for any account, must be complete statements, no online screenshots, any deposit over 10%, you have to source and season that. Identification, you have to submit your ID or passport. Track record, if you have a track record as requested. Your entity documents you have to submit if you're doing it under an entity, LLC, corporation. If you're doing a line over $4 million, you have to send in a detailed personal financial statement. Tax returns needed for a loan over over $4 million. Fully executed 4506T. If you have a new deal that's coming in, you need to send in a contract. If you're building specs, contractor's license, permits, construction contract, all of these things have to be submitted. If you have a track record, your track record has to be filled out on this data tape showing the address, who was the purchaser, the percentage of ownership, you know, did you do fix and flip, did you do new construction, the purchase close date, basis, your sales price, your margins, all that stuff has to be filled out. You're asking to borrow money, and it's probably millions of dollars that you're asking to borrow. This stuff has to be filled out. If you can't do it, you need to hire someone. We have a firm that does it. Well, they'll do it for you for a fee, or you have a secretary or somebody. But this stuff has to be done if you want to make sure that your loans get over the finish line and you actually get funded. So again, we're a nationwide commercial residential lender. We can help you with the funding for investors, homeowners. We can help you to package your loan if you don't have it ready. It's not free. There's a fee for it, but we'll make sure that you get funding, because I can't tell you how many loans die because they can't get their stuff together, okay? So call my office at 832-431-6331, and we can help you with any commercial or residential deals all over the country. Our minimum commercial loan amount we like to see is $1 million or higher. Minimum residential, you know, at least $200,000 to $300,000 or higher. So we'd love to help you in any way that we can with Angelo Christian Financial. Take care and peace out.